Well, it's week 5 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Biofrost. So checking on how things are going with Dignitas. It's Sunday. So Biofrost, I don't have we haven't done, have we done an interview since you got back? Maybe we did an online one.
We did an interview around lock-in.
Yes. Okay. So, you've now been back on stage for multiple months, or well, yeah, multiple months. What is it like for you returning to the league and actually getting to compete and do all this stuff? Because obviously you took some time off.
Uh, it's nice. Um, I really enjoy competing, and luckily, I feel like I've been playing well. So it's not like I come back and oh shit, I'm actually still playing badly. Then it's kind of doomed, you know. But I feel like I'm playing pretty well. Obviously, the standings are not where I want to be, but they're exceptionally close, so they can like kind of switch around really quickly in the last 3 weeks. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for every week.
Yeah, how do you think you've been comparing and measuring up against some of the other supports in the league? I don't know if there are anywhere you're like, I really want to get to that point, or if you feel like it's all super competitive.
Honestly, I think the supports this year are slightly underperforming, or they just haven't had the form that they used to have. The only standout for me is Core. He's played really well in the games that he has played, but everyone else is kind of it's like the soup.
Yes.
It's the soup.
Okay. I love that you're doing that because Mark is so against the soup, and he coined that term a while ago, and now it's a thing. So you think there's just a support soup, and then there's Core JJ with a ladle, just sipping you guys up.
I like to think myself as the top of the soup,
Okay.
the creme of the creme, but
Yes.
like, yeah, I think there's a soup,
You
and
floated to the top for now.
yeah,
You're the congealed soup.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm the congealed part of the soup.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for this descriptive language around soups. Anyway, and supports. Uh, I hear you are looking for a roommate soon.
I am actually. If anyone wants to live with me, hit me up in my DMs.
Okay. I don't know if this is the place you should be. Maybe like if anybody who knows you already should do that. I assume you don't want a stranger looking to rent your place.
Yeah, like a complete stranger. I mean, a lot of the people that I know or like maybe mutual friends will be strangers as well, but at least like I'm not gonna die.
Yes. Okay. Were you ever public? I don't know if it was ever public who your roommate was.
Uh, I mean, everyone kind of knew that I like lived with Parth.
Okay. What? How tough is it? How tough has it been? Oh, wow, they're trolling you. How tough has it been losing Parth and he's moving to Seattle?
Um, I mean, we've been like roommates for about 3 years, and I'm good friends with Parth. Like he was my coach on TSM, so it kind of sucks that he's leaving. Um, but to new beginnings, right?
You didn't ask him to scout you out a roommate before he left?
Actually, they did offer a suggestion, but the roommate has cats, and I'm allergic, so that kind of fell through.
Yeah. I'm right there with you on the no cat situation. I feel like that's a very reasonable stance to take as somebody who has to live with somebody. Anyway, so he's departing. How was he as a roommate? You can finally, he's gone, so you can finally. Was he messy? Did he clean the dishes? Did he leave anything out? Were there crumbs from when he makes sandwiches?
I'm not gonna start talking shit in this interview,
It's
though.
not. It's not. I'm just asking for a review.
Okay, well, they were fine.
Okay.
I mean, they're not like exceptional, but they're not bad, so they're just fine.
Him and his partner.
Yes. I feel like an exceptional roommate, in my eyes, right? Everyone has a different definition of a good roommate, would just be they stay in their room all day, they don't use the kitchen,
Yeah.
they're just there, and they only go there to sleep.
Okay. So that's what you're looking for in this next roommate situation is somebody who will only be there to sleep in their bed and then leave.
I Obviously that's not like realistic, right? But in my eyes, that's exceptional. Like, don't talk to me either.
Yeah. Okay. Did Parth try to talk to you on occasion?
Yeah, it was disturbing. He tried to talk to me.
Wow. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That's yes, that's very difficult. All right. Who do you think are the best teams in the league right now?
Well, TL, right? I think C9 is also really good, And then there's a soup.
Yeah. And then what's at the bottom? What's underneath the soup?
Underneath the soup is something a little bit disturbing. It's TSM, actually.
Okay. You find TSM disturbing. Thank you for the headline. That's great. No, what has it been like for you on the sidelines watching the TSM dilemma this year?
I mean, they've had a lot of internal issues, right? They're like swapping players back and forth, and that's never healthy for a team environment. I also experienced it, and depending on how it's communicated, it could be executed well, or it could be executed poorly. I just think that they're doomed for the split, but they can look forward to next split and try to reset.
Do you think they'll have to make major changes, or do you think that they can reset with this lineup?
I'm always against making significant changes after one split, or even like changes at all. But especially if like their approach is something more developmental, right? You don't just scrap the whole roster after one split if you're going for something developmental. So I would definitely go with the same lineup. Um,
The helicopter flying over us right now. TSM listening in on your suggestions. Okay, so same lineup, but they've already changed this lineup. So
yeah, I think sometimes like when you change a player, it reinvigorates everyone. So you kind of have like a pseudo effect of, oh, we're playing well again, and then suddenly like you collapse, and then it's like, oh, we're the same. It was just a band-aid, and it's gone now. But I imagine them having a lot more information than us on the changes to make. So we'll see.
has it been terrifying being in the studio with a man who, during lock-in, threatened your life?
Bjergsen?
Yes.
I mean, luckily I haven't seen him too many times. I've kind of dodged him.
Okay.
So I've been safe thus far.
Okay. Well, keep looking out. Is there any chance that you will try to kill him?
I'm not going to reveal that in this interview.
Fair enough. Anything you want to say to anybody out there?
I'm going to kill. Oh, no. Thank you for supporting me, guys. As always, like, appreciate it. And I've been saying it on Twitter, but hopefully the fans come in soon. There was a Poro actually in the audience today, so that made my day.
Very good. Thank you so much, Biofrost, for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. You ever find yourself having a hard time focusing? You're at a loss, you're in a game, and you just can't keep track of things? Maybe you need to sharpen your image up by using a new Alienware monitor. That's right. Hopefully we got the focus right so that the timing went smooth, and you guys were astounded at how quickly we did that. Anyway, check them out at alienware.com/Travis. There's a link in the description below, and then you can also use a promo code to save on their wonderful monitors to get that sharp, precise image that you need for whatever game you're playing. You know, different games required. Anyway, they've got a 34-inch OLED ultra-wide that's coming out. Thank you so much, Alienware, for sponsoring this video, and thank you all for watching it.